Good morning, good morning. Come on, window, do your thing. All right. Oh, I've got the beam of light back again. Hang on. Did that help? No, it just made it even more in my way now. Hang on, where's my glasses cloth? Not that I don't mind the beam of light, but eh. Okay, that's it. The beam of light stays. Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday morning with a Gemini moon. Hello. Just hang on, still clicking buttons. Is this Mercury? Mercury's doing his thing. All right, so we now have the moon in Gemini being ruled by Mercury, who is at 2 degrees. Oh, Alicia, you are wonderful. So yeah, now we have this Gemini moon being ruled by Mercury in Virgo, very, very slow. Okay, so it's at 2.5 degrees. It goes retrograde at 4 degrees on Monday next week. So is it? Yeah, it is Monday next week. And we just need to realize that our thoughts can be quite stagnant at the moment. Good morning, Susan. All right, so, and another thing about today, right? So in the words, I wrote, there may be some mental tension around this morning. Good morning, Nat, how are you? And depending on what comes up for you, all right, deliberate action may be needed. So, and by that I mean pay attention and put boundaries up where needed, truth spoken when it's required, and silence if you're not entirely sure what needs to be said. All right, because this moon in Gemini is coming up to conjunct Mars. All right, that is later, like I think it's around midnight or something like that. So it's growing all day. All right, that in itself can cause frustrations because remembering with that slow Mercury, um, it's like that magnifying glass, some hyper focus. Mercury is very critical or analytical at the moment, and so Mars in Gemini could be giving us forceful thoughts, angry words. All right. Now, there is also a trine to Pluto at 9 a.m. So in half an hour, the moon is going to be trine Pluto, which is a trigger in itself. All right. It is a trine, so it is positive, but it could help you see things. All right. Pluto always brings things up out of the darkness. So these could be helpful. The moon is also trine the south node. So if you do get to see some things, um, like because of the force of it, because you're actually like paying attention. Remember that slow Mercury wants to analyze what's going on. Pluto brings things up. The South Node allows us to release things. All right. So and the moon is square Mercury. So there's just some frustration. Now, I know this morning myself, and Mercury trine Hygieia, and here's my story. All right, so I got onto my trainer this morning. Norm was amazing. He could see straight away I was in a bad headspace. Woke up with a headache, going through some stuff at the moment, and he was just like, I messaged him yesterday because I was in a position where I was like, this is just getting too much. It's like my ruling planet is Mars. Good morning, Jen from Rome. Oh, wow. So, yeah, so Norm looked at me this morning and he could see exactly what was going on. And we did some stretching. We did some mindfulness. We did this thing where you just shake your whole body. You breathe and shake your whole body. Flick your hands, like get into that space where you are in your body in this moment. By the time I'd finished my workout, we did some other stuff like kettlebells and blah, blah, blah. That was just the smallest amount of it, though. The fact that we did some very deliberate, all right, Norm doesn't know what I write. We did some very deliberate action to counter the mental space, all right? And so if you are in a position where you're angry or cranky or pissed off at people and everybody's fucking annoying, then do some work, all right? So whether like whatever exerts force for you. All right. So, you know, the moon in Mars in Gemini, you might want to go for a walk with someone. You might do some dancing, some singing, some, you know, like a Gemini is the lungs as well. So you want to get your breath up. Anyway, the fact is, I'm in such a better headspace now because I did deliberate action to counter the bad headspace I was in. All right, so there is that Mercury trine Hygieia. What are the good things that you can do for yourself to help your mental headspace? All right, so definitely that's the flavor of today. Now, in addition, we've got Venus square Chiron. All right, so if you, like myself, are moving towards a great change, all right, you know, like I'm working through things that I've had for decades in my life, that I am releasing these things. Obviously, that type of change goes to a physical space as well. So my body is the thing that's like, oh my God, I don't want to do this, right? But that discomfort that I'm feeling, I'm actually working on it. I'm looking at it directly. I'm doing the trine, Venus trine Chiron. I'm looking at those uncomfortable thoughts and things and being compassionate in that, in the healing nature of, trying to find the strength in a experience that has happened before. I did not die. I am still here, stronger for the experiences of the past. And I'm just sort of trying to get you into the headspace as well, where, if you are frustrated, what are the frustrations coming from? Because you can just lash out at anybody. Anybody can be a dickhead when you're in a bad mood, even if they're not, because you're just trying to make yourself feel better. All right. So yeah. So if you're going through those changes, even the fact that Mars is moving towards Jupiter, you know, you are wise. You can analyze and use wisdom to understand the bigger picture that is at play here. So I don't know how to, is this for everybody or is this just me? Like I said, Mars is my ruling planet. Mars right now is, I mean, Mars is not in a bad position. It's just the moon, our emotions are moving towards that forceful space. All right. And it just happens to all be Mercury, thought related, communication related. All right. So just the heads up on that one today. Punch something, go do some boxing. Go, if push-ups are hard for you, then go do a couple of push-ups. You want to exert some force physically so you don't exert some force verbally. All right, so let's draw a card. This one. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, I mean, I look at this one and this is my curiosity. I like this one because, like I'm saying with today, deliberate action is required. You need to investigate those thoughts, um, maybe you need a little bit more information. Maybe you're frustrated because you don't know something. And this trine to Pluto, if you have a squeeze around, maybe you can find some answers. Oh, thank you, Alicia. Thank you so much. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Awesome. I love that. All right, you know what? That was a very quick one. Who wants a card? I've only got a couple of people here. Who would like a card? Good morning, Sally. All right. This one is going onto YouTube, so I'll try to not be as no, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Anyway, do you want a card? All right. Who's first? Oh, I've got a bit of lag, unless nobody wants one. Okay, Jen. Jen in Rome. Oh my God, so exciting for you. Okay, awesome. Hello, Cara. All right, Jen in Rome. Oh, how exciting. Oh. I have this feeling that you weren't impressed with the pizza. I don't know why. I'm just like, oh, were you not impressed with the pizza? But look at that. You're having a wonderful time with your family, and I love that. I hope that your adventures have brought you all closer, and that you are all just in a blissful state of wonder and play. So, yeah, I can't get much more out of that. Ten of Pentacles. Good family ties and good family values. And I wish you the best trip back as well. All right. Okay. Jay. Good morning, Jay. I hope your knee is healing well and you're doing all your physio. And that you're not getting too frustrated. Having to not be as mobile as you want is what I'm feeling. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, lovers. All right. Okay. Now, for this one, I actually don't feel like it's a person coming your way. I feel like this is, are you loving yourself enough at the moment? Are you a little bit sitting in that, I mean, frustration, anger. We've got that Mars thing that I was talking about before. So maybe we can sit here and we can be compassionate to the part of you that needs to heal. Remember, knees is resistance moving forward as well. It's also Capricorn rules the knees. So maybe, I don't know, I just feel like maybe you need to get into a little bit of self-love today. In whatever way, shape or form you take that, I feel like you need to be doing you today nicely. That sounded way more inappropriate than I meant it to be. All right. Kara in the desert. Kara in the desert. I hope you can make it at 9:30. I can open a little bit earlier as well if you want, Kara. Okay, Kara. Oh! Do you need to go for a walk today, or are you feeling homesick? Are you wanting to come home, wanting to complete that journey? All right, so maybe you are, maybe that, you know what, I know there's frustration around today. So I feel like, you know, this guy's like, I've got to get to to the bike. I need to complete this journey or continue on my way. And, you know, like that corvid wisdom, you know, the wisdom of the crows. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you can go for a little adventure on your own and have a sit and all right, I hope that helps. All right, Karen. Oh, see you, Leishi. All right, Karen. I feel like a moving, no, I don't feel like a moving truck. I feel like there's some sort of truck or something that needs to be transported. Yeah, actually, I don't feel like it's a house. I just feel like it's a big thing. I don't know. Maybe there's a, I don't know. I don't know. That's, okay, Karen. Oh, ooh, okay. I love this one. All right. So the Hermit, you know, the Hermit has time and wisdom in its within, all right, because it's taken the time to go and be alone to think in a space. Oh, I wonder if you're shifting your headspace, the removal truck analogy. But, you know, or does it mean that you need to stop and take deliberate action like today has asked, so that you can sit in your wisdom and your life's experience to know that this too shall pass. And, you know, just being in the moment can diminish a whole lot of heat. I was going to say anger, but I feel like it's hate as well. So I hope that one helps. Okay. Sally. Jen, you can only eat so much pizza. Pizza. All right, Sally. Sally. I got that desk again, Sal. Did you have a book on your desk that you read last time? No, that was the time before, wasn't it? The last one for you was dancing. I still feel like there's something on your desk that, okay. And here you are walking away from the past. I know that you still have, you know, this one here that is keeping you where you are. And weren't we talking about this yesterday? You are just on the precipice of this new adventure that is going to take you away from this place. Maybe this is that overseas radio show. I don't know, but um, yeah, I just feel like you need to continue making those plans. Don't stop making those plans, because once the handbrake is off, you will just propel yourself forward. How does that feel? Okay. Oh, hey, Anne Marie. Oh, awesome, awesome. Wound checking today. Awesome. Halfway. Oh, frustration. Oh, awesome, 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 awesome. Anne Marie, did you want one? Oh, sorry, I just dropped a card. New comment. Oh, awesome, awesome. I don't know if Anne Marie's still here. Yes, she is. Okay, all right, Anne Marie. I hope little Miss Mac is feeling better. Oh, actually, look, even that, Anne Marie. You know, Mars is in Gemini. What's Miss Mac's you know, is it because Mars is going through that area for her? Um, yeah, anyway, all right, look, Anne Marie. Anne Marie. Oh, all right. Nine of Swords. Lots on your mind. I feel like that's a little bit of overwhelm, but you know, every time I see this card, I'm like, look for the white bird. All right. And just like this morning, you know, I was in a bad mood and then I deliberately did actions to counter it. And now I feel better. I've got color, my circulation. You know, are you like literally stagnant? Are you sitting too much? Are you, you know, stuck in your head? You know, yes, there's so much going on, but look for the white bird, you know, and, you know, you're in control of your thoughts. They're your thoughts. You can counter that inner critic with, I don't know, compassion. I don't know. There we go. So I hope that one helps. All right, that's me, guys. For my accountability people, you know what? I'll open at 1/4 because I feel like if you've got to come in and go quickly. So I hope you all have an amazing day. And remember, it's the deliberate action to counter your thoughts today. All right, and that 9 o'clock mark, Pluto, trine to Pluto. What is coming up for you? Work with that. Okay. Mwah. I will see you guys tomorrow.